Hey there! Welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft on the TFPunk'd server. Today we're going to be doing more work on the house today, but Beevil has a package for us that he should be sending over here in a second with his motor system, however you want to pronounce that. It should be arriving here in a second. It should be a small delivery of a couple things and a few hearts for me since I died, and I am currently on, I think, 2 or 3 hearts, so I am dangerously low and I definitely need some more hearts. There it is. So we got ourselves the barrel, so let's plop this down and see what he gave us. We got some hickory saplings, which is fantastic. That'll help us for the base. We have a sleeping bag, much needed, much needed, a tank for Graham's creosote oil, and 6 hearts, which I will gladly use right now because we definitely needed it. So today the goal is to work on the house. Now you see this ladder thing right here. This is actually just a normal ladder. Yep, just a normal vanilla ladder. But up here is a ropes plus wall rope or a grappling hook, which I have set up to the house so we can get up and down easier. And I removed the dangerous pathway going around the mountain because everyone was making comments on it like, oh, it's dangerous. Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, you shouldn't be using that. So fine, we're using a grappling hook, okay? We're just using a grappling hook. It'll be here. Fine, we'll just ropes, we'll use ropes. But today we're going to be doing a little bit more work on the house, but I need to do a little bit more chopping of the chiseled things that won't go away because they take forever to break, and then we'll get back to working on the house. So I'm going to do a little bit more chopping, then see you back in a second. That honestly took me way too long. It took me forever. So I made a couple changes. First of all, I got rid of all the work we did yesterday down here. I just didn't like how it was looking. And I added another little window thing up here, which I had not finished yet because I didn't have the, wood, the treated wood stairs, and I can't get underneath there properly right now, so I can't really do a whole lot of that unless I come down here and use my Douglas fir with scaffolding to come out here and just add those, and probably another block somewhere in here to get the bottom of them since they don't exactly look the greatest. I might actually just end up doing that for them. That might look good instead. I'm just using random blocks of scaffolding at this point. Anything works, whatever my hotbar goes to. There and there. That looks good. So then we have that sort of outdent there. Well, not outdent, but it's the same texture, so at least it matches a little bit. And come here, do the same right there. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that just as it comes out a little bit. So let's get rid of this scaffolding and then get inside the house, which I might even need to pop down and sleep real quick because I chose a bad time to start recording. At night, it gets really ridiculous around here. Trust me, it's not the funnest thing. So let's add the doorway like right in the middle here. Yeah, right in the middle. So let's have a doorway here. That shouldn't be an issue. Stairs there for the actual door. We'll move the ladder somewhere else. This ladder somewhere else. So let's sort of figure out where we want to put that while I figure out like the rest of everything else. So let's where do we want to put this ladder? Maybe just back here in the corner for now. That's where we'll slap it just for this second, as maybe it makes the most sense just back here in the corner. Oh, hello. Hello, thank you, goodbye. It just makes more sense sort of back here in the corner for right now. So that's that. So we'll reorientate it like this and we'll come up with some sort of new wall design because I didn't actually like the old one. I'm going to go down and sleep, and Beevil's going to actually come over and check out the base and such in a second as well. So we'll see him in a second. I'd still like to get some white in the build, so I'm still trying to decide what I want to use as these little roof toppers, and I remembered that we have carpenter blocks in the pack, and carpenter blocks aren't affected by gravity, so this might be our easiest way to try and get some stones into the build without making it into a big convoluted hassle. So right now, the plan is to try our best to get these marble cobblestones into the build, and then try and see how they actually look. I like the look of them. They're a really nice block, but they might be a bit hard to use, especially with how half finicky these carpenter blocks can be, like the sideways one, and yeah, they're a little bit finicky, but maybe we can try and make it work. Oh, jeez, that was close. Yeah, that was sort of a mistake. That was really close to my death there. I am glad I was on that third one and not the second one. So, I may be using the hook shot, and I may have just jeopardized myself. I asked people for help, and I can't help you. You have my hook shot, and we're stuck. We are stuck. So maybe if we can just. Oh my god! What was that noise? What was that? I'm sorry. I'm laughing so hard. What was that noise? That was insane. Oh my god. You really need to hear the noise that just made in the episode. That was insane. What noise was that? It was like a Chewbacca noise, except high pitched. That was insane. That was hilarious. That made this episode. I should just end it now. That was like the highlight of this episode. It's doing it again. Why does it do this? This is insane. This is a hilarious bug, but why does it do this? Oh my god, this is just insane. And now there's some stupid mountain trolls in my house that came as some uninvited guests. So now I have to deal with them, and my day just gets more annoying. So I'm thinking this is the sort of roof design that I'd like to go for these little ones, and then maybe the same thing on the top, but for now these little ones are going to have this sort of curved design. I just need to figure out how and what to do with this big area in here, because I'm not exactly sure what I can fill it in with, if anything, or what can go up in there. So I'm still trying to figure out that, but I'm going to merge all of those into that design, but I want to take a break from the roof since I've been working on that for a while. I went down into the dungeons again and got some basalt with outline, so I want to try and maybe use that a little bit, as I actually think that's a really nice block. I really like the look of that block. So maybe if we use that for some windows here, and also we can do another little sideways window like this. Like, I think maybe the theme will be like this brown with a black and white. I think that might actually look pretty good. We're out of basalt, so we can't exactly test a little bit more, but we can grab some scaffolding blocks and go out of here to see how it sort of looks. We can at least get a decent idea. Yeah, I like that. I like the black and I like the white up there. It's a really nice contrast. I would use the hook shot to get over there, but I can't. So maybe if we want to just take this down, then we can head over to that hill and see how it looks from a distance below. We can still get a decent look at it. Yeah, I definitely like the black with the white and the other colors. I really like that. So now I guess it's time for me to get some more basalt and some more quartzite along with wood to make some carpenter blocks for the staircases for the roofs, and then see how we can handle this, and then maybe that bottom floor. Maybe we'll tackle that bottom floor today, and then the top floor. I'm gonna need a lot of basalt though, so that's going to take a while in the first place. Then all the wood chopping. It's just gonna be a long time. Okay, so I got some more materials. Let's try and figure out this bottom floor at the very least. I accidentally placed this when I was trying to do a little bit of a window thing, but it didn't really work out. So I have about 32 of these, so that's not enough to do the top floor either, but we can at least try. So I want to get another corner there and another corner there, since this is where the fences go. But do I want another one in the middle? Maybe just like this? Maybe just like that. We can have a window out here leading to the no view. And then maybe, let's see, we have two of those, two of those. Let's just sort of go like this, and we'll leave this for a second. Let's actually grab that, just so I don't try and fall. And let's just have it like that. That side, and then these two sides are sides where it'll be like this. Right? Does that make sense? Actually, I'm not sure if I really like this top part. I don't know if I want this top part to be here, so let's get rid of this, and we'll just try and figure that out. So, this side has the across, this side has the up and down, so it would only make sense that the back wall would have these across things, but if I get rid of this cross thing, or add a cross thing on top, it gets too small. So I think I want to go like a 50-50 with each of them. So that's sort of the bottom floor. Now we just need to add a whole bunch of glass into here, and then we could do the top floor, which is substantially harder. So let's just try and get another slant there. We have a slant there. A lot of these might just be normal little windows like that, but for at least for this one, we can get a big one going just like this. A big nice bay window with the view leading out to nothing. It actually might be better to change these to that side, but I might end up doing that, but that'd be off camera, and we don't have any more basalt other than cobblestone, so I guess we could use some cobblestone to try and plan it out, along with some carpenter blocks so they don't fall. So what do we want this one to be? I'm thinking we just want this one to be something simple like this. Just something sort of small like that. Does that bode well with you guys? Does that sit well with you guys? Let's remove some of these, right? Because these are in the way of our sort of view. So let's remove some of these, and then I'll change these into this design off camera here in a second. And also let's actually come back down here and place this so we can get back down. Okay, fantastic. And come back up. This is all the quartzite that I've been using for the windows. But I think this looks good. We just have to get more basalt and change up the windows, and then we might be set, and then get a whole bunch of glass for the windows. I'm just trying to get a good look at these. Yeah, and get a whole bunch of glass for the windows, which would probably take a little bit, which I'm not opposed to. It's just waiting for things to smelt, but still gotta figure out what to do with up here. I'm not really sure, just because it's sort of just a barren area at this point. So maybe let's try and do something with that. Let's actually take these four just for right now, because I'll end up getting more basalt anyway. And actually, let's sleep real quick just to get rid of the night so I don't die. And then take these four, place them up here where these ones sort of stop, and that didn't work out because that stupid carpenter block thing ate my block. Stupid. Okay, let's try and get that back. Oh wait, actually, it might have just flown down to the bottom like the other one just did. That would suck if it did. It did. Okay, that one didn't, but I know for a fact the other one did, so that sort of sucks. I'll have to go back down there in a second. Let's just put those there, and then to cover that, okay, we have to go back down anyway to get more supplies, but to cover this up, I'm thinking maybe some treated stairs, just to give it a little bit of a change. We also need to go down and get a sandwich, unless I have one on me. Nope. Okay, so down we go. Very foggy today on the server, very foggy. This is like the 4th fog we've gotten. Sort of weird, but I'm not complaining. So where'd that block go? You were like right there. You should have fallen like anyway. Okay, it's probably on the roof then. Oh, my sandwiches are so bad right now. Jeez. I really need to work on my sandwiches again. I really do. Apparently I can't create a sandwich. Let's throw some raw fish in there just for protein. Boom. Raw fish. Raw fish sandwich. Delicious. Perfect. Oh, that apple was dead. That's why it wouldn't let me make a sandwich. Okay, well, 3 sandwiches should put us up to full. And then we need to grab the treated wood stairs, throw away the saplings that we don't need, and head back up there. So let's just try and take the treated wood stairs and place them like that. That looks a little bit weird with the white sticking out. Maybe if we go like that, and then place some hickory just right there, that might work. And then we can have some hickory here, and we will take the chisel and set it to the stair mode. Wait. Hammer. And set it to the stair mode. Boop, 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 boo. And make some stairs going up like that. Yeah, I like that, so it sort of opens up to it. And then we have our little viewing area or chest area, whatever we want to make it into. And that sort of makes it look a little bit better, but I'm still not thrilled with that. Now, if we had a carpenter's hammer, which is probably made with iron, so we're not there yet. Yep, iron and bronze. I guess we could use bronze or bismuth. We have a bunch of bismuth, so maybe I'll make up some bismuth and make a carpenter's hammer, because right here, if we get the half blocks, we can break up the black, so the black is still there, but it's not too much black. Okay, so that looks like what I'm gonna do. I'm going to change the windows, I'm going to get a carpenter's hammer, and then I'll be back with you guys in a second. And there's all 3 of the roofs done. I didn't have enough sort of supplies to get this one done and the one that I want to plan over here, so that's all we'll be doing today, and that's all the time I have for this episode. I know we didn't get a whole lot done, and it was sort of like off-topic random, but sometimes you need some of those episodes. Sometimes you need some of the episodes to break things up. But that's all the time we have for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next video. Remember, stay fancy and peace out. Bye-bye.